All right, I'm gonna show you a cool rear naked choke setup slash just good grip fighting position from the back that's gonna lead to a lot of easier chokes. There's a lot of reasons we would get to this off the middle position in the back. Like sometimes you're taking the back, and when the guy falls, you're a little bit more where your head's in line with the shoulder, as opposed to your head's in line with his head here. This move is gonna be difficult if my head's in line with his head. So if my head's in line with his shoulder, I'll be able to do it over here. And there's a lot of back attacks that are gonna come from over here. So one of the ways that I like to get here, is either when we're doing this kind of popular roll where I'll hook the elbow, I kind of hit the elbow out, and I'll make sure I look at it. I try and keep my head over his body, and then I go to the back of his neck and I crank his head underneath that same armpit there. Now, again, when we land, look how I'm kind of off to the side, okay? So this is one way to get into this position. Once I get into this position, I really want to focus on stretching this elbow away from him, because he's going to be trying to gather his hands in close to his neck. And me being on the outside of this elbow makes it difficult to turn. I've found that a lot of times coming in from this side of the neck, it's easy for him to stop my choke from coming in, and his fingers kind of get in front and just to impede my progress and to lose the hand fight over here. And the longer that I'm losing this hand fight, the easier it is for him to kind of put his back to the floor and things. So what I've started to do is, instead of my arm being easily defeated at the bottom of the lever here on this side, is I'll bring it across, I'll bring my arms across to this side, and I'll just kind of fight from over here, kind of like this, almost like he's got a new head right here, and I'm trying to pull this back to dig in a choke here. And what I'm trying to do, if he's got his chin down, is I'm trying to lay his head back to the floor, and I'm trying to rake that hand out of the way. Now this is going to encourage him to push on my arm right here, to defend. He's going to be getting it away from my neck. He's going to be blocking with that hand. When he blocks with that hand, it's a perfect time to come inside, deflect that grip, and brush it down. Now I find it's a hard time when I'm in this position getting this hand over here, okay? But when I come to this side and I start to defend and he defends, it's very easy to get the hand, and in a very strong position. So when he tries to pull it away now, it's just a difficult grip to break. And now I can go back to doing the same thing, but now I'm defending one hand. Notice when I come in, I don't pull it back, because this hand is weak to defend this side of his neck. So I actually I like my pivot to come in. I like to get under the chin on that side, as opposed to bringing it back out and going over here, defend. Yeah. Now defend here, go. Right there, it kind of pivots in. Now, of course, when he's fighting all this stuff, I'm also looking for these steps. This step is easy with this grip, okay? Step is easy to switch to. All these things are easy to kind of start to climb. But the key is, again, I want him pushing this hand when I'm deflecting his grip, and I want to deflect to the inside. It's hard to break this grip to the outside, but I just come inside like this and knock it down and pull it, okay? Puts him in a very compromised position. So watch again. I like kind of taking the back this way and just crumbling my legs against his, sit into this corner. And then as he starts to sit, I kind of start to scoop the elbow. See, I'm pulling that elbow out. And instead of going straight here, I might go here, but I'm just going here to bring it over. Now I'm immediately in the position. He's pushing my hand, so I'm gonna go straight to here. Now this hand's blocking, but it's not enough to block that side, the far side of the neck. Okay, it just pivots nicely underneath there. So when you're trying to set that grip up, I want to slide this back, and I want to have my wrist in the perfect position of the choke, kind of like right here if I were finishing a rear naked choke. I squeeze in, and then now I pivot my body around. Look, I just kind of pivot my body, and it pivots in place. You feel that? Mm-hmm. And it just kind of clicks in there. Right there. So one more time. You got the back take, which usually they happen a little bit off to the side anyways. So a lot of times the transition's good. Pull the arm. We're looking almost for the arm bar over here. And instead of going to this side of the neck, go straight to this side. Deflect. Rake. Straight to the choke. or possibly to the steps. There's even a good opportunity to shut me down from here to entangle and go to here and actually be able to successfully use this move a little bit here too, which this move is normally kind of hard to get. But you've got that arm so tangled up when you deflect it at that time. It's just a great time to execute.